Excuse me. Good. All right, there we go. We're live. It's Sid with the Huge Convention, and our guest tonight is Mark number 7. It's Mark Williams from AR North America. I'm going to put that on your screen here in just a second.
Pleasure to be here, sir.
Yeah. Well, let me give you a proper introduction. I'm changing the name here. AR North America, so people know who we're working with. And,
all right.
Mark, we chatted the other day, or on the phone and on email, and you said you've been in the industry, the power washing industry, for 40 years or over 40 years.
43 years, yes, sir.
Yeah. So you started with Landa in the 80s and
1983.
Okay, good. And AR North America, I know the AR is an Italian name. It's Anovi
Reverbery. Yeah.
And so it's Italian design and manufacture, but you guys have distributors all across the United States.
Yeah, we have dealers across the United States, Canada, Mexico.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. To my knowledge, I'd never heard of AR until we talked. I probably had, but I didn't realize it. And I walked into Costco 2 days ago, and there's a stack on the end cap of some of the power washers made by AR that are, for home use.
Yes, sir.
Little ones. And I was like, oh, damn, they're okay. Now I understand.
Yes, sir.
I'm starting.
Yes, sir. That was one of the deals I brought. Whenever I came into AR, I worked for 6 months to get us into Costco door.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
What? That's okay. That's not really the topic for our audience necessarily, but I'm really curious, like, how do you actually get a distribution and get into a mega chain like Costco?
It's not easy. There's several hoops you have to jump through to even get considered. But it was just happened to be that I just happened to call the right guy at the right time, and they were looking at doing their review, and they invited us to join it. So,
yeah, wow. So, I guess the fine folks at AR North America probably said, "Okay, Mark, come on in. We're having a special Mark Williams Day for you on that." That's really cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had 24, 25, and we're 25, 26, and now we're hoping to get 27 as well because it's under review right now. So,
okay, interesting. So, you guys and thank you in advance. You guys are a vendor at the Huge Convention this year. Is this the first time you've been to the Huge Convention, or have you guys been before?
No, we've been before. I've been going the last 3 years. This will be my 3rd year, but we've been going for probably 6 years, I guess. Okay. 6 or 7.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's great. This year's the 14th annual Huge Convention.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first time we've ever run it in Orlando. So we're looking forward to sweating a lot.
Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. I like Orlando, but yeah, like you said, it's going to be a little humid. Did I lose you? Sid, there you are.
Some goofy.
Yeah, you're freezing up.
I'm just bad connection, and it's bumpy.
Okay.
So is large part of the AR North America, your outreach and marketing strategy, is it go into trade shows? Do you do a lot of trade shows?
Actually, we do. We do quite a few trade shows across the United States. We probably, between all the sales reps, probably go to about, just off the top of my head, probably about 20 a year.
Okay, no kidding. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the homes.
You're cutting in and out.
Commercial. Dang it. Yeah. We have a lot of power washers and soft washers that do, houses and businesses.
Correct.
What other industries or markets does AR serve?
Everything from agriculture all the way up to aerospace. So we the homeowner. So you saw the homeowner things. We have some of our pumps go through little misting systems for misters outside businesses and houses, and then we have bigger pumps that go all the way up to 40 gallons a minute, and
No
some
kidding.
pumps
What's
go
an
up to
application for something
10,000.
that? Okay. What sort of applications are for a pump that is that kind of volume?
The 40 gallons a minute. A lot of times they'll take that pump and they'll split it between two, and they'll run it. They'll run it for flushing or for flushing drains or bridge cleaning or whatever the case may be. But the higher, like bridge cleaning, boat boat debarnacling, they'll use 7 to 10,000 psi for that. The more volume you have, more flushing power. So that's more drain cleaning, more hog houses use a lot of them that are like 8-10 gallons a minute, because they can rinse out the floors out a lot quicker.
Okay.
So
in your experience, since you've been at it for such a while in power wash world for doing buildings, driveways, screen closures, pool closures, things like that, what type of volume and pressure does a machine need for that?
The pressure is what penetrates into the pores, and the volume is what flushes it away. So if you're someplace that has like in a construction yard, you have a lot of dirt, you want more volume, so not so much pressure. But if you're concrete cleaning, you want kind of a mixture of both. I was just at a place here in Phoenix not too long ago that has it's a 20,000 one of our 20,000 psi pumps, and they actually cut steel with it so they can test the tensile strength of the steel. Yeah. So we have them stretched out anywhere between there. But if you're a contract washer guy, my favorite that always used to like push all the time, sell was 7 gallons a minute, 4,000 psi.
Okay. Would that be
a
similar machine used if you were doing like truck wash, fleet wash?
You could use that for truck wash, fleet wash. You probably, for fleet washing, you probably want to drop down to around 5.5 gallons a minute and 3,500 psi. You really don't need that volume per se, or that much pressure. Because sometimes the guys doing the work, you want to. The biggest thing I can tell anybody when you're washing, vehicle washing, building washing, doesn't make any difference. Stand farther back, work your way into a comfortable cleaning distance.
Yeah.
That's the biggest key. So.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure that saves people from a lot of damage if they will adhere to that advice.
Yeah. I've seen them walk up and put a wand right up against the mortar, brick mortar wall, and pull the trigger and blow the mortar right between the brick.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah.
Well, good. So I'm going to ask you to educate me a little bit. The difference between you've got the triplex pumps and the diaphragm pumps. If I understand correctly, triplex build, those ones that build pressure, and the diaphragm pumps is just moving fluid. And I'm probably screwing this up. Diaphragm pumps are what they use for soft washing on a downstreaming project, right?
Yeah, they use soft washing diaphragm pumps, because the diaphragm will move a lot of water, like 10 gallons a minute, and it's only like 300 psi. So that's on the higher side. Some of the lower ones are 100 pounds or 150 pounds. But your soft wash pump, like our new AR45SW, that's 10 gallon a minute and 300 psi, and it's specifically designed for the soft wash industry. And it's a diaphragm pump. Your plunger triplex pump is a piston pump, or look at that.
Hang on, I was going to ask you about it. I was looking at your site. When we look down here, the diaphragm pumps, is that the one that's featured right here on the front that you're talking about?
No, that's not the new AR45.
Okay.
That's on the home screen. the AR-45, if you're on the arnorthamerica.com,
Yes.
just go in the top right hand corner where it says search and just put in AR-45-SW.
Whoop. Come on, sir.
Yeah, it disappears on you. Just got to hold your mouse on it and then drop down.
Okay. AR-45SW.
Yep. There you go.
Let's have a look at this bad boy. Okay. Now, I hate to be the ignorant one. I'm sure any guys that are in the soft wash industry, you're watching this, you already know the answer. But Mark, I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
Okay.
Kind of walk
That's
me
fine.
through that.
It's a diaphragm pump. So you got the three, it's got two, the two diaphragms on it, the 3 cylinders on it actually. So it 1.25 feet on top, where most other brands are only 1 inch.
Okay.
You got a 1/2 inch discharge on the front where if you right underneath that red handle kind of thing.
Okay, I see it there.
The front,
Kind of on the back side of this picture.
That's the pressure adjustment on that red handle part's the control module, the control.
Okay.
And then it has a 3/4 inch bypass. So you're actually bigger bypass, bigger inlet, and then it has your 1/2 inch outlet. So it'll fit right in basically where everybody else's does. The biggest key on this is those 3 silver plates on the manifolds. Those are actually there to keep the heads from warping, because this is a poly body pump. So it doesn't react to the chlorine and all the chemicals.
Okay. What's it? I mean, because I was going to ask that as far as, moving the chemical through it in the bleach and stuff. What wears out, or what's the lifespan or expected lifespan of the pumps, of the diaphragms?
That all depends on the use. There isn't really, I can't put a number on it because it's all dependent upon, the chlorine concentration, how they use it. Are they rinsing it out after they get done with their jobs? Are they just, just leaving it in there overnight kind of thing and then go out the next morning? Because that's all going to, determine how much it's going to get worn, because of the chemical being an oxidizer. It's actually very hard on the system. So, you're better off if every job you get done, just rinse a little water through it, run some water through it, rinse it out, go to your next job, rinse it out, go to the next job. So you should always have fresh water handy so you can rinse it out.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. With you guys serve a lot of industries that kind of don't overlap with us that much, but in the power wash or soft wash world, who's your ideal client? This is probably not the guy that's just starting out, or is it?
It can be. I mean, we don't sell direct to the public. We sell to dealers only. So then dealers and manufacturers, and they sell to the public. So I mean, as long as they're getting, that new guy gets an education on how to use the equipment properly, then it's going to last. These pumps are like anything else. You take care of them, they'll take care of you. So, if you do all the normal maintenance for them, they'll last you quite a long time.
Okay.
I have one of these pumps on a unit down in South Florida, Panhandle, Florida, that's been on test for probably 6-7 months now. And, he said that everything else around his trailer is broke except for that new pump. So if he's had it that long and he hasn't had anything to do with it, and he's washing 3 or 4 houses a day. So yeah, he's doing quite well. You're locked up again. You look like the guy from Max Headroom when you
Is it whacking like that?
Kind of jiggy, yeah. You're old enough to remember that, so
I do. I remember doing trivia with my wife the other day. We were trying to remember the names of the first MTV VJs, Martha Quinn, and
Oh man,
I don't remember the rest of them, but that's the Max
Yeah.
Headroom era. No good.
yeah.
All right. So I'm sure you get a lot of feedback, or maybe you hear, unique use cases or funny stories. I don't want to say fails, but things that people do that you shake your head, or you go, oh my gosh, I would have never considered doing that. Anything come to mind that you go, these guys found a brand new use for our equipment?
Actually, yeah, I got to give a heads up and kudos to Leon at Leon's MoFlow. He came up, he took one of our stainless steel 13 gallon a minute pumps and turned it into a soft wash piece of equipment that we never would have thought about doing it that way. But the way he built it, the way he built it with his system, with his pressure switches and his clutches and everything, it's been a really good system for him. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, that's cool.
And he's using a piston pump, a plunger, a triplex pump instead of a diaphragm. So
instead of diaphragm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. You know how you hear stories. I mean, we're not that far from the 4th of July. Somebody's making fireworks in their own home and in the garage, and they blow something up. And anytime you hear something like that, you go, how can somebody be that dumb? But then when you do it, not you personally, but like, here's the example. We moved from Florida to Montana, and we did a lot of power washing in Florida, not so much in Montana, but I had my power washer, and we got close to winter, and I just have it sitting in the shop in the garage, an unheated garage. And I thought, wait a second. I called a couple of guys. I'm like, hey, what do I need to do to winterize this thing? I'm sure freezing, a pump full of water is not going to be helpful. And he's like, oh yeah, dude, you got to get the, whatever it was, glycol, or get something, and you put it in, and you pull the cord and pump it and get all the water out and get in your antifreeze into it. And I'm like, okay. So I go to do that, and I pull the pump, try to pull, and it's locked up. I'm like, oh, sorry, too late. And I thought, well, it's probably just frozen in the pump. So I had a propane heater, and I thought, well, I'll just point this propane heater at the pump for a little bit, give it time to thaw, and then go through the motions. And as I'm bringing the propane flame toward my power washer, I go, holy shit, I'm about to point it at the gas tank. Right at the, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, there was a logical good reason for doing it until but there was like one key ingredient that I didn't think about. That's like, I'm going to blow myself up, and everybody.
Yeah. It's not the liquid, it's the vapor.
Yeah. And it's right there. Okay. Well, will you guys come in? So we're just a week and a half away from the show.
Yep.
Today's Thursday. So actually 2 weeks from today is when the trade show kicks off. Do you guys come in on Wednesday before to get in and get set up?
Actually, I have to fly in on Tuesday, and then so I can set up on Wednesday, because it takes me all day to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Arizona.
In Arizona.
Yeah.
Do you know your booth number? I started looking on the map to get it. I wanted to put it out.
Man, I think it's 619, I think, off the top of my head.
Okay.
I may have to look it up for you, but let's see here. Actually, let me check an email here really quick. Randy. It is. Yep, 619.
Okay, good. Let me put that on here. So those of you coming to the Huge, and that's so I don't know what our attendance is going to be this year. We've got we've show about 1,500 people registered to come to the show.
Okay, so that's good.
Good registration, but you always go, I hope everybody shows up. Some people don't. Some people show up last minute you weren't expecting, so it kind of balances out. But make sure when they come to your guys' booth, what can they expect, or what would be like a great reason for them to come by? Is it education? Is it see new products? Is
A little bit of everything. I mean, we'll have a battery operated AR-45 on the floor.
Okay.
So for those non gasoline engine use applications, we'll have some other diaphragm pumps there. We'll have some of our stainless steel pumps there. Some of our accessories that they use, the soft wash wands and those type of things. So yeah, we'll have a lot of product there that they can touch and feel and see if they like it or not. And we'll have some brochures, product knowledge between Randy Rowan and myself. We got between the two of us, Randy's probably has 30 plus years in the business as well. So there's quite a bit of knowledge there.
Yeah. Did you guys bring one of the battery powered AR-45s last year?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I saw it. As soon as you said battery powered, I was like, now I remember.
Yeah, it's a big, it was right in the center of the booth, right in a big, you can't miss it. It's a big battery box with the pump unit on there.
Yeah. Yeah. So at a trade show like this, because you guys work with dealers and stuff, and people, you don't do direct to consumer, you go to business and then people can buy from the dealers. If somebody wants to buy at the show, if they go, I need one of those, can they order it with you, or they have to order it through their local distributor?
We'll hook them up with a distributor. Whether we have distributors there at the show that are there showing at the show, they can walk right over to the booth and order it right from them, or if they have one locally in their area that they want to go see, then they can, we'll give them a name for their local area as well.
Okay.
Whatever they prefer. So, I mean, there's lots of online people as well.
Yeah. All right. Good. Well, I look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised when I say it out loud that it is only 2 weeks until the huge convention. There's a lot of preparations that have to go into a show like that. Just like there is for you as a vendor, like you got to get all your stuff there. Where's your inventory and display ship from?
Minneapolis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, corporate office in Minneapolis, and everything will ship out of there. So we have it scheduled to leave beginning of next week. So,
do they ever let you? You ever end up selling the stuff that you bring to the show, or so it doesn't have to ship back?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, if we have one of our dealers that wants to buy it all and everything, yeah, we'll leave it with them. So,
right on.
That's always a plus. Anything we don't have to ship back is always a plus.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anything specific or special that you'd like to share with anybody who's watching, so they can either know what to look for, be more prepared, or just take a minute and brag on your equipment?
Well, AR has been around for 35 plus years now. So, we've been trying to be a leader in the industry. I mean, AR, Inovia Reverberi is the largest family-owned pump company in the world. So
really?
Yes, yeah.
So privately held?
It's all privately held pump, family owned. So it's nice to work with a company that takes care of you and just wants you to succeed. So
yeah. Have you ever gotten to go to one of their manufacturing plants in Italy?
Not yet. I went to the one in China and Vietnam, but did not get to go to Italy yet.
All right. Well, hopefully they'll take care of you. Get those, got them in those Costco stores. They owe you a case of Italian wine.
Yeah, that won't be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I look forward to going to Italy one day, and my wife's already told me she's going too. So we'll have to figure that one out.
Very cool. Very cool. My wife and I were in Italy 33 years ago.
Yeah.
And we spent some time in Europe, before we got married, definitely before children. But when we went, we were dead broke. I mean, we were vagabonding. We had backpack and a tent and just hike and camp around. And it was still a lot of fun, but we were hungry and broke the whole time. I can't wait to go back to Italy with a fat wallet.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, do it different.
Yeah, I've haven't been to Italy before, but I look forward to going whenever that time comes around, and we'll see.
All right.
You know,
Well, we will see you in AR North America at the huge convention in 2 weeks, and
Yes,
I'll
sir.
make sure and stop by and say hello. And everybody watching, you got to come by,
Please do.
say hello to Mark. And what's your partner's name that's going to be there? The other guy, Randy.
Randy. Yes, sir.
You said combined, you guys have like 50 years experience, 60? You got a
70.
70? Okay.
Yeah. Randy's been in it 30 something years. I've been in it 43. So yeah, over probably 75 years, probably.
Yeah. With that much experience, do you still consider him the new guy since you've got like 15 years more?
He's not the new guy. No, I mean, I got some guys with 13 years experience and they're the newbies.
Still the new guys. All right. All right, good.
You know, it's fun. You know, you get to this point, you know, it's fun to start giving back. You know, you've learned everything and you've soaked it all in. Now it's time to start giving it back. So
Yeah.
we enjoy having the people coming by the booth and, you know, and explaining things how it works. So
Yep. I think the amount of wisdom that you have and that you gain over 4 decades in an industry, it's with AI now and some of the advances, I'm wondering, will we get to a point where we can give you a brain plug in and download all your experience and wisdom so it doesn't get lost when you retire?
I don't know that could be something that happens in the future. Who knows? You know, I mean, it's all electrical pulses up there anyway. So
Yeah.
well,
Well.
somebody will figure it out sooner or later, whether it's in yours or my lifetime. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Well, hopefully you've got good crew and folks working with you that are learning from you so you can help raise up the next generation of men and women that can be experts in industry to continue to see it grow. Oh, yeah, I was just about to wrap up, but I meant to ask you, with your, in your position with sales with AR, like what are you seeing industry-wide, like around the country with pump sales and stuff? Is it feel like are things rising? Are people worried about the economy and sales are drifting? Or like just what, if you have any real insight to it or just a real good gut feeling, I'd love to hear it.
The sales are about the same. They're holding about the same, a little above last year as far as that goes. As far as my gut feeling goes, there's, we're going through a cycle trend. You go through every few years. Well, it's been a long time that everything's been pressure for a long time. For the last 15 years plus, it's been pressure. And so we're starting to get through that cycle where it's going to be more flow. People are going to want more flow as opposed to pressure. And that's started in the last couple of years, and it's really taken hold this year. So I really see that changing in the future where flow is going to be more important to a lot of people than pressure. So,
yeah,
that's my opinion, but as soft wash is a perfect example of that. I mean, it's high flow, low pressure.
Yeah.
So
that's good. It's interesting to see how things cycle like that, given enough time. Usually comes around. What's old is new again.
Exactly. I mean, bell bottoms are back. I mean, look at Lainey Wilson.
Oh no. All right,
man.
I appreciate you joining, and it's good to get to know you a little bit. I look forward to seeing you in Orlando at the Huge. And
just look for the cowboy hat.
You got it. Are you going to wear the white one or the black one?
I don't know. It all depends on which one I end up taking. I got several, so depends on which. But it'll be straw, whatever it is. So it'll be straw. Yeah,
that time of year. All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.